5th to May 12th. All you have to do is take a deep breath, think of a number between 1 and 3, and this is your personalized reading for this week. All right, if you chose card number 1, we have, this card was face down, meaning very much blocked in your subconscious. So when I say who this person is, it may feel like it's somebody who you're in connection with now, and it's a very obvious choice, but actually this person stems from somebody very, very deeply rooted in your subconscious. So we want to work through this, okay? So this is a female fire sign. So they're feminine energy, meaning they're very beta. They're not as alpha as their masculine counterpart. So this feminine fire sign is either a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. And really look to the sun signs. Never mind about the moon sign or the rising, that's great. But really look to the sun sign because that's how my cards especially like to work. So I'm really noticing almost like a window on this person's heart, meaning that you were able to look in to this person's heart and see that they were an island on their own. They very much kind of stood alone. It's because when they did try to jump into their emotional depths, it got too overwhelming because they are a fire sign after all. They can't get that deep emotionally, not when it comes to their relationship with you. So you really got a chance to see into their heart, and it made sense that they were so isolated when it came to how they felt and how they felt like they had to really conceal that from the world and they couldn't really dive deep into their emotions. So this female fire sign has a message for you. They've been tapping around a lot. So if you've been hearing like, whenever you hear like tapping, like heels, click clacking, either in your house and it's like, where is that coming from? Or when you're out, if you hear the click, click, clacking of heels, that's your sign to really look around. What's going on? And if I were you, I would follow the sound, okay? So using little signs like that from the universe to steer your path. So for example, you go into Walmart or whatever, and you hear the heels clicking, clacking. Don't be a stalker about it, but follow the sound and see where it leads you. You'll know when you've come to the place where you need to be, when you're somewhere very, very exciting and it's something that brings you joy. So for example, you're following someone around Walmart and you end up at the bakery section and there's an amazing cupcake. Buy the cupcake and eat the cupcake. And that will be the small way that you're telling the universe that you're listening, you're following your heart, and you want to learn more. So this female fire sign is directing you through a tick, tick, tick tapping sound. That is your reminder to follow your intuition and to follow that sound. And that's your message for this week, because this female fire sign has a message for you, and it really is just about finding your joy. Because like I said, they were on an island alone. They were so isolated. They didn't get a chance to have their optimistic joy. And for a fire sign, that's so defeating. Like fire signs need to spark and play and dance and be up and expressing their joy. So this female fire sign is in your subconscious. They weren't able to embrace their joy, and now they're trying to remind you of the liberties that you have to express your joy by following the sound of the click clacking, and report back. All right, if you chose card number 2, we have the 3 of Swords. So obviously this card is not something that you want to pull, right? Like this is 3 swords in your heart. You feel it. And it's not only about these 3 swords being in your heart, it's the black tar that's seeping out. So it's exposing darkness within your heart as well. Sometimes people will hurt us so much that we have to darken our heart, where we have to go cold. You know, I'm a Libra, so I used to be a whole lot more naive, and I saw how it would irritate people, being like, wow, Vanessa, it must be nice to have rainbows and butterflies in your world. And it's like, well, yeah, but why would you want me to get to a point where I've been hurt so much and suffered so much where I don't see the rainbows and the butterflies in the world? Like, there's so many people that are only seeing darkness. Why wouldn't you want someone who's only seeing light? So you can remind yourself of the beautiful duality of Earth, right? It's, to me, I would never want to ruin someone's innocence. That's why I protect children so much. So this 3 of Swords is saying, be careful, because something in your past, probably even in your mom's past that was fed into you when you were in the womb, was very much depressed, was heartbroken. All women every woman is heartbroken. Just by their very nature of being born, they are born with broken hearts because we feel everything and we have so much compassion that, of course, our hearts bleed for others constantly. It's just that feminine energy that we have. It allows us to be so intuitive and compassionate. Not to say that men are not intuitive compassion, but for female energy, it's the original sin, right? And we just end up being born into that collective lie that women are the reason. Anyways, so the Three of Swords is saying we were born into this heartbreak. We were born into this pain, and we can work through it. We can allow ourselves to say, I'm heartbroken, but I still choose to love. I'm heartbroken because I've been hurt and deceived, but I still choose to trust. So it's recognizing the pain that we have, allowing the tar to seep in, but not allowing the tar to change our heart, to allow ourselves to still breathe and live and love and experience joy, even with this deep, deep pain. It makes it so much sweeter as well when we do get to experience love after heartbreak or trust after deception. It's huge. Okay. If you chose card number 3, we have a young water sign. So a young Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, beautiful, like cat-like eyes. Like there's something about their eyes that even either they do the cat makeup or there's something about when they look. It's just a very like, it's hard to explain, but a very like elongated type eye. And there's a new beginning there. There's a harmonious new beginning coming together as one, a unity. You know, this is all about 4 energy, so it's great for the foundation. It's seeing the society behind you, the world behind you, and still choosing to come together in a very simple, basic, and clean way. You know, this reminds me of my wedding where it was at a time when everybody was going hardcore with wedding planning, and here we are literally getting married in like a backyard. And, you know, it's showing that even without all the fluff, we can still have a beautiful, beautiful union. And this is where we need to get back to. The poor water signs are probably struggling so much in late stage capitalism because they are here to feel things on a very basic, simple level that does not require anything but the love in our hearts and the ability to integrate our energy together. That's all it comes down to. So this week, recognize that a young water sign with incredibly beautiful eyes wants to be in harmony with you when it comes to family and union and connection and celebration together. So I would give that to them. They may not be realistic, but they are floating and struggling in this world right now where we are so hypersensitive to absolutely everything that they need something basic and simple to hold on to. That's all they need. And you can give them that. You can definitely give them that. All right. If you need a personalized reading, you can find me through email, beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com. I hope you have an amazing week and I will talk to you soon.